Hey, welcome back to another tutorial video. Today I'll be showing you how to make a fully automatic lossless melon and pumpkin farm designed by Mumbo Jumbo. And in his design, he showed within his tutorial how to scale it horizontally. I'm going to show you how to scale it vertically based on y-axis, and also how to connect a hopper timer to it. And I'll show you that step by step. So to get started, you're going to want a 18 in length by 16 in width platform to work on. And from the bottom left corner, you're going to want to go out 4 diagonally. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and put 2 chests. You can also light this up however you prefer. Put a hopper going into that chest, and then 5 blocks out. Go ahead and put glass there and there, break that. Extend that glass here out to the hopper, and then put another glass there, one there, one there, one there, one there, break that one, and then grab dirt and water, and let's take our dirt and put the dirt there, there, and then extend it out to the full length of these blocks as a 2x6, and then take your water source and put it right there, going out to the hopper to bring the items to it, the melons and pumpkins, and another water source here to hydrate this soil so that when the melons and pumpkins grow, they check for hydration, and that speeds up the rate at which they grow. So this melon or pumpkin right here will see that hydrated soil there and have an extra hydrated soil to factor in how fast it grows. So it'll make that melon and pumpkin here a little bit more time efficient. You could put water source here, but then this water source would be still and items would not flow to the hopper. So I put it there and that's perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and grab our hoe. Also, hydration isn't necessary for melons and pumpkins to grow. It just speeds up the rate at which they grow. It is necessary though for the growth of the stem, which you can manually grow with bone meal. So we grabbed our hoe, let's grab pumpkin seeds and bone meal, which is optional. And let's go ahead and till these front soils right here. They will hydrate over time, but we'll put pumpkin seeds and then grow them with bone meal to speed up the process, because you know we're all about speed. And then we want to do our pistons. So let's go out 3 from here, break these 2, grab piston, sticky piston, slime blocks, and for the bottom row of pistons we're gonna go piston, piston, regular pistons, 6 in total. Break that, put a sticky piston there. You only need 1 because we're using slime blocks. And the reason we're using slime blocks is it will push the items far and the glass will stop it and put them into the hopper. If you use regular like solid blocks or transparent blocks, the pumpkins and melons will break, but most of them would be on the soil and very little would get to the water. Even if you had the blocks here pushing there, items will still get stuck there, and you know, it wouldn't be 100% lossless now, would it? So with the slime blocks, it'll be lossless, which is the goal of the farm. Okay, so now to wire this, you want to go out 2, and then extend that 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and grab our redstone dust, our slabs, and let's run, whoops, redstone dust there and slabs there. Let's run the redstone dust like that. Put our redstone torches on the sides going into the pistons. Then let's put a block there, put a slab there, and another slab there. Redstone dust, redstone dust. Then put a block here, and a block there and there. repeater there, redstone dust there, and now let's create the hopper timer. It's the original hopper timer designed by Etho, and the reason why I'm using the original one is because if you unload this chunk by going too far, or by leaving the server if you're playing Skyblock or just any server survival factions, this will ensure that the farm is working 100% of the time, and you'll never have to manually reset the timer. Like if you use the sticky piston or regular piston hopper timer, if it locked up, you'd have to manually reset it, which is a bummer, right? You want your farm to be working 100% of the time, no matter what. And this hopper timer will ensure that. And also, that's very useful on a Skyblock server because, you know, you AFK a lot, or sometimes you might leave the server and hop back on, and you won't want to manually reset it. And melons and pumpkins are worth a lot, so if you get a whole bunch of them, which is the goal of this farm, you'll get rich really fast. So let's make the timer. To make the timer, you're going to want to put a block there, redstone torch there, another block here, with a comparator going into that block. Then you're going to want hoppers going into each other, like that. So they're facing into each other. Another block there, comparator going out with a block in front of that. Redstone torch right here. And then block there, there, and there. Redstone dust there and there. With a repeater there. Block here. A redstone torch there. Block there and there. Repeater going into this block. Repeater going into that block right here that we just placed. A redstone torch there. Block there. And a repeater going into this block right here. And this is what it looks like from above. Go ahead and pause the video if you couldn't keep up with that, or maybe I was going a little too fast, and you can replicate what you see exactly. And yeah, that's the timer. So now we want to put items in the hopper, but first let's connect the farm to it, and we're going to use RS NOR Latches running out vertically so that we can scale this farm vertically. So let's go ahead and run these RS NOR Latches up enough for 3 layers. So this would be the first layer right here. Also, let's go ahead and put items in here. Okay, this would be the first layer. So I believe that would be the second layer. And then this would create the third layer. Okay. So that's connected. Now what you'll see is the sticky piston will extend and push the slime blocks here to push the items into the stream. And then in order for the sticky piston to retract, well, it retracts with the dirt because it sticks to the dirt, right? The dirt will stick to the slimes, and these pistons here will push the dirt back so that melons and pumpkins will grow on the dirt, because if they're over here, there will be just empty space and nothing can grow. And that is what these pistons are for. So that pushes and pulls the dirt, and then this pushes the dirt back. Okay, so that's how that farm works. Now let's scale it vertically, but first let's demonstrate and show you why this is lossless. The slime blocks will push the pumpkins, literally, and fling them so that they fly really, really far. We'll watch it again. It's really cool. The pumpkins and melons will go flying because of the slime blocks. With solid blocks or transparent blocks, that wouldn't happen. And that makes the farm lossless. So we'll just put our walls higher so that we can catch the melons and pumpkins into that water stream. And let's go ahead and put a solid block there, and then a jack-o'-lantern, and then a solid block here with a jack-o'-lantern. You can use obsidian, furnaces, anything that the slime blocks can't stick to. You can also use leaf blocks. Leaf blocks work too. You can use anything that the slime blocks won't stick to. I'm using jack-o'-lanterns, and the reason I'm using jack-o'-lanterns is because it lights the soil up so that mobs can't spawn on them, which is not what we want. You know, we don't want monsters to be in here. That wouldn't be very good. Say no to the zombie groan, right? Let's go ahead and put our glass up. And now we can demonstrate what will happen. Pumpkins and melons will grow. They'll get pushed. Any second. Shabam. Into the water stream and go into the hopper. And the farm is lossless. Wonderful, right? So now let's extend it vertically. And in order to do that, you're going to want to get dirt. And water. And let's go ahead and extend this dirt. One gap above the slime and one over. And then go like that. There has to be a gap, otherwise the slime will touch that dirt and then the system will get locked up, and that's not what we want. Go ahead and extend that the full 2x6. Put a solid block there, another solid block here, a jack-o'-lantern there, a jack-o'-lantern here, and then put our glass going up. You can also use solid blocks. The reason I'm using glass is so you can see through it. Gives it a more aesthetic feel, you know? See what's going on. Look on the inside. Okay, let's go ahead and grab signs. And put our signs there, 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 and here. You can run water, you can put one in the corner and another here, there, 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 or there. And then all of this will be hydrated. You could also put a water source there, 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 or there. And then everything will be hydrated with the need of only one source instead of two. It's up to you how you want to do it, but I'm just going to go ahead and fill the whole thing. You could put a water source there, switch to another water bucket, put it there, and then you could refill here, and then go here, refill there, and then here, and then refill there. And that's that taken care of. So let's go ahead and grab our hoe, pumpkin, and bone meal. The bone meal is optional. Till that soil, put the pumpkins down, and grow them. Pumpkin seeds, I should have said. And grow the seeds into a fully grown stem to speed up the process. Go ahead and go out 3, break these 2, grab our pistons, sticky pistons, and slime. Grab our slime. Just like before, we'll put a piston there, break that, go out a total of 6 pistons. And then put a sticky piston here, slime blocks here. Then go out there, run this along like that. Put your redstone torches here to extend the bottoms. and then redstone dust along the top, like that. And then we're going to want a block there, slabs there, and here, and then redstone dust. And now this layer is powered. And what's going on here is right here, this redstone dust has access to this torch, so the signal can get transferred to it when it flickers. The same thing happens up here, but it's a little different on the adjacent layer. Like it'll go like that, and then it'll go like this, and then it'll go back to like that, and then it'll go back to like this, vertically forever. But what's happening here is this torch will get powered, this redstone torch will get powered, transfer that power to here, which will allow this redstone dust to get the power from this block, and then put it over to this machine. So you can just stack this vertically like that forever. That's pretty much how that works, so you understand it. So the second layer is done right here. See? It'll do it down here, and it'll do it right there. So now for the third layer, I'm going to show you how to do it as if you were in a survival world and not in creative. So we're going to go ahead and go on the floor and grab ladders. And over here, we're going to place a block here, and there, and there, and there. Run ladders down that. Go up. Go like that. Go ahead and place those ladders. And now we have access to this. So let's go ahead and grab dirt. Also, make sure you have all the resources in your inventory. I can only have this amount of space, and like going over here to the survival inventory is annoying in creative mode. But in survival mode, you'll have all this extra space for your stuff. So go ahead and get dirt. And let's take the dirt and go one above. Hurry up and break that so it doesn't get locked. And then put one there. Extend this out over here, 2x6. So we're doing this as if we're in survival. And then we're gonna go ahead and take our glass and put glass there, 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 and there, there, and there. Oh wait, no, not there. There, and let's put a solid block there. Another solid block here. Jack-o'-lantern facing that way, because I like the face to be on the outside. You could put it on the inside if you don't like the faces. And then let's go ahead and put the glass higher, of course. So like that. Let's go here and put this higher as well. Since we're working on multiple layers here in a survival setting. Let's grab our ladders back. And go down and back up to this, so we have access to and from our, world. And here, we want to do the water, so you would get your water buckets. You need at least 2 water buckets, so have 2 water buckets on you. And then signs, of course. Put your signs here. Like that. You'll have 2 water buckets. You'll put one there, switch to your other bucket, put it there, fill your bucket up here and the other bucket up here. Then place water here, fill up there, and then place water here and fill up there. Why am I flying? Then go ahead and grab your pumpkin seeds. And your hoe. Oops. And your bone meal. All this stuff would be in your inventory. So that, and that. You could also go back down that if you need to go grab stuff. Pumpkin seed, pumpkin seed, pumpkin seed. All the way across. And now we want to set up the pistons. So let's go ahead and grab our pistons. and slime blocks. Whoops. Wrong spot. And let's go out 1, 2, 3. Then break that with a pickaxe and that with a pickaxe. Place your piston there, this piston there, all the way across as 6 in length. Then a sticky piston there, jump over, break that, jump back, put your slime blocks like that. And that's the slime blocks done. Now we want to power it, so we're going to go out 2. Break that with a pickaxe, go out 5 to make this 6 in length. Place your redstone torches, holding shift so you don't fall, of course. And then redstone dust along the top. And then we want to get our slabs. Put a block there, break that with a pickaxe. Put a slab there, break that with a pickaxe, and then another slab there. Redstone dust, redstone dust. And now this layer is done. And we did it in a survival setting. So, yeah. That's how you do that in survival, and you just keep scaling the ladders all the way to, I think it's 256 is the highest, or is it 258, 255, something like that. It's the highest you can put blocks to the sky limit, and you can also do it from bedrock if you really, really want a tall vertical farm of like endless pumpkins or melons. Like, that's up to you. You can create as many of these as you would like, of course. You could also do it the way Mumbo did, horizontally, and put ice here to, or no, ice at the bottom, I mean, right here. Put an ice block right there, and then the other farm, or the other vertical beam would connect to the water stream here. Push the items, they'll slide across the ice into that water stream. You would have a sign right here. And then, yeah, you could carry these items through here into this hopper. And you can also put all ice down here to make the items transport quicker if you're in version 1.12 or under. Of course, you have to use a version that has slime blocks. And yeah, that's how you would scale it horizontally. You can also connect this storage here from this chest into a storage system, and in order to do that, you would go down like this, and then take your hopper and go down with it from the chest, and then you could go another hopper here into that, and you could keep running that down. You could also put chest here, hopper, chest hopper, going down as far as you want to create a pretty large capacity storage system. You could also do like a horizontal storage system with a whole bunch of chests here. You could separate melons from pumpkins if you put them in the same farm, melons and pumpkins, using an item sorting system so that they have their own chests. It's entirely up to you how you want to connect the storage system. But yeah, that's how you would do it. You would go down from there. And yeah. So yeah, that concludes this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you profit from it if you're playing on Skyblock or Factions. I hope you enjoy it if you're making it on Survival. And maybe you learned something from this. It's a pretty interesting design, and big shout out to Mumbo for coming up with it. And also a shout out to Etho for creating the hopper timer. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Have fun. See you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye-bye.